Communication media technologies have, over the last decade, meant something totally different than the previous decade, so to speak. As you have noticed, the traditional media have had to re-engineer themselves in a way never seen before. Your handheld devices, which now includes iPad, your little telephone where you can actually have several different applications to download the news, view pictures, capture pictures, all have become very important in the area of communication media technologies. What is driving this new and rapid change? Well, the explosion, the burgeoning, so to speak, of the development of new media technologies. Google TV, Apple TV, Yahoo, MySpace, Twitter.
A matter of fact, the early picture of Sullenberger's emergency landing on the Hudson River of that ill-fated U.S. Airways plane on January 15, 2009 was taken by a man named Yanis Krums of Sarasota, Florida, and tweeted on the web. A few years ago, that image would come first to us from a well-known photojournalist or a network cameraman. But Krums, using new media technology, gave ultimate immediacy to a news event with a dramatic image from a handheld device.
Now, that went everywhere. Everyone had that image because someone had a new media technology. I'm using a camera to record this very presentation. In many years before this, I would have had to book some time in a studio and have a cameraman and a lighting man and a whole slew of people in order to put this together. What's more important, I can disseminate this information to millions of people if I actually put this on a website somewhere outside of a traditional mode so that other people can get the information. So communication media technologies is taking on a different approach. In fact, the traditional media has seen this coming for a very long time. And if you notice what is happening, there is Skype. On Oprah Winfrey's show, she uses a lot of Skype connections. If you watch the newscast, you will see them conducting interviews via Skype. And you have noticed that in some of our classes, students who have to travel, I have invited them to Skype to us. And the whole new media technologies have given a different shape to the media landscape, so to speak. In fact, there is a convergence. And we are now seeing that most of the traditional media also have a corresponding website. And it's only because they have the technology and the driving force of the internet so that they now are able to transpose information that would not normally be available to the global audience in a way that is mobile, that is accessible, that is transparent, and in addition, cost productive, cost effective, and revenue generating. As you will see in the articles you've read on cross-convergence and the other one about internet business models, there is indeed a new avenue for up-and-coming media practitioners like yourselves to actually gain more from the media business by exploring all these different media technologies and how you can actually monetize them for your benefit. Notice too that in reading some of the peer-reviewed articles about what is happening in the media industry, you will notice that we get ideas as to how to construct different approaches, different theoretical approaches to how we should be proceeding in the 21st century. By next year, many things will come on stream that weren't on stream before. As a matter of fact, Guy, in his presentation, mentioned that had it not been for YouTube, he would have been making a totally different presentation to the class. I noticed how the girls who did the Charlie's Angels, the Bohemian Connection, Rexy and the other two girls, they actually had a really ingenious, innovative presentation using a number of new media technologies. And it's very apparent as you study and as you conduct your various research in communication media technologies that you will find a whole new area of generating information, of developing new theoretical perspectives, of observing new practices, and therefore making more informed decisions about communication media technologies. Now, a lot of you may ask the question, why would you study this? Well, if you want to be able to have a greater command of what is happening in the media landscape, it is always better to be armed with knowledge from experts who have been in the field, experts who have studied what's going on, and more importantly from futurists who see what is coming in the next generation of media technology.